Come on in. Come on in. Gee. Something really happened. Yeah, it was a loud boom. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Now, I don't know if y'all saw me jump on camera and I throw the headset off. Every goddamn thing. It looked like things was like getting electrified or electrocuted or something here. The hell. Some didn't go right. Some didn't go right. All the power in the building gone. The hell? I had to cut the generator on something. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Y'all come on back on in. Sit right on down, man. I don't... Maybe since we talking about single mamas and Cornerstone, I got to get up out of here. This is spooky. Oh, they got video of Cornerstone them. How y'all doing and welcome. This is the part 2 because the part 1 I had to vanish. I vanished out here. You know what I'm saying? But the whole system went down. This was not my fault. But it was my fault because I'm the one who went live and then it happened, so it is my fault. He said too much current on that one time. That's possibly what it could have been. Shout out to the Truth for the $20 super chat. He said he said we wish you, Pastor. He said we here for the long haul. Happy New Year, brother. I appreciate that right there, man. I don't know what happened. Something is not right. Y'all pray for Pastor something. He say Pastor ghosting his channel. It ain't my fault, y'all. It ain't my fault, but it is. Look here. Let's see what they saying. This is Porter Life because we're speaking on the young mother who is missing her child and stuff, and she don't know what's going on and stuff. But look, go ahead. Good job. Shout that baby out for having for having a real in. Go ahead, baby. What are you doing?
My name's Karen. My son is Taj, and he's 21 months old. Taj is fire. Taj is intelligent. Taj is very sweet. He's always paying attention to what I'm doing and to what everybody else is doing. He loves people. He loves music.
Love your hair, baby. Love you. That baby got on no makeup. Cute as all outdoors. That's what I'm talking about. Do you, sugar?
Loves learning.
I see Taj and Karen twice a month. First, I was a total stranger to him, but now he's more comfortable. He greets me at the door. I'm hearing him saying his colors, his ABCs. I see how he...
A parent educator. I got to say, where can I take a parent educator course at? Can I be a parent instructor? Shout out to our Dodge Trap for the $2 super chat. He say system lit up like a burning bush. Say hear a voice. I threw these shits up like a little bitch. But I held my own though. I held my own strong. It's storming. It's storming outside. It's storming. Now listen. How can I become a parent instructor? Shout out to Pimp Landon for the $5 super chat. He said want to give a shout out to Sinful the P. Say may he rest in peace. Y'all, I heard. Shout out to Sinful the P. Shout out to Sinful the P. I forgot to speak on it a few days ago. They say that Sinful the P has passed away. He has transitioned. He has left Earth. I don't really know why. Damn it, I got to dig deeper. I saw that there on the internet and I was like, oh man, YouTuber out of here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Sinful P and his family. That's what's up. Back to this right here though. How can I become a parent instructor?
Stacking cups and blocks. So within that short amount of time, I feel like he has grown tremendously.
The program has taught me a lot about Taj's motor skills. Sometimes when Amber comes over and does things with us, I discover things I didn't know about Taj. I didn't know that he could count, or I didn't know, certain skills that he had. I didn't know.
Oh, stop, sugar. You said when she come around, you notice some things that you didn't notice. That he can count. Wait. What Wait, what's? Come on, Sugar.
That he could count, or I didn't know, certain skills that he had.
That up again.
Those things with us, I discovered things I didn't know about Taj. I didn't know that he could count, or I didn't know, certain skills that he had. I didn't know that he had.
I think she lying, baby. I think you know that your baby can count. I don't believe that, baby. But maybe she's telling the truth.
Also, it's taught me a lot about child safety, child proofing, parent behavior, and the effect that it has on a child. So I learned a lot.
My problem is, and I appreciate Porter Life for educating and helping out the not knowing. The problem is, especially women, because women birth the children, women produce them, the ugly children. Why y'all don't know this before y'all get pregnant?
Before 1960.
You should not be able to produce a child if you don't know the things that she said that she had to learn by being there. You should not be able to produce a child if you don't know the basics.
It's actually a program here at Port Leaf where we service families within the Shelby County area. So we range from prenatal moms, so starting before birth, actually until the age of 5. And we use the PAT curriculum, which stands for Parents as Teachers.
Every once a week.
Being able to have somebody come to us and be consistent with coming to us means a lot, as well as them extending an opportunity for us to come to the group connections, at the library, or, learn things about cooking and things like that I wouldn't have otherwise known.
I always like to tell my parents, I'm not here to teach you how to parent, but just here as a support for you. So any reason.
That's our problem. If they don't know, then you would be there to teach how to parent. I just caught that. If you don't know how to parent and you have a parent instructor's title, you is teaching them how to parent because they don't know how to parent. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you saying, yeah, I'm here to teach you how to parent because I got this parent instructor title. You say, because when the child get home, he is on the PlayStation and being ignored, say means no daddy. At home, I'm in the crib.
Sources that you need, I can help provide those and issue them out to you.
Daddy could provide them too, but go ahead.
So just being a support person for our parents and families.
They notice they keep saying the parents and family, but we don't see nothing about no daddy. We don't see nothing about no man being involved in the parenting and or the family.
I want to thank Amber and Porter Leaf and Cornerstone just for the opportunity to be able to learn more about myself as a parent, learn more about my son. If nothing, I'm grateful for the opportunity to have learned and to have the tangible resources that have been offered to us.
The tangible resources. That's not speaking. A lot of that tangible is monetary. I want y'all to understand. Shout out to Pimp Landon for the $5 super chat. He say, don't forget to re-like. Yo, yeah. He say it's still just a finger. Say just use the other one. That's what's up. Can y'all please hit that like? I know that y'all hit it on the first one and it did not transfer over to this one. I need your support around here.
Thank you. I definitely think it'll benefit him in the sense that, obviously.
And it'd be so crazy, right? I know. What hurts a lot of females, that y'all be cute too. Y'all be cute and still end up being single mamas. That lets a lot of y'all know that you should not be producing the children who get peed into you, or after you get peed in, you should not be producing those children because the dude that's peeing in you don't want no baby. If a man don't want you, he really don't want the baby. For the most part, if a man just smashing you and he don't want a relation with you, some type of long-term relation that he really want that, and he love you, he really don't want that baby though. I'm trying to tell no, he don't want it. But y'all follow on out there and understand, I don't have abortions. Okay, you don't have abortions, but you have children without fathers. Which one is worse?
Learning, but being able to communicate with others, being able to work with others, being able to behave well around others at home or outside of home.
You just never know such a great impact.
Y'all look like a real family. Let me back up what she just said.
I definitely think it'll benefit him in the sense that, obviously learning, but being able to communicate with others, being able to work with others, being able to behave well around others at home or outside of home.
You just never know such a great impact you have just doing the smallest things.
And they're both cuties. That's what's up, though. Listen to all my dog, you sisters. You all can be cute without the makeup. Well, everybody can't be cute without the makeup. But I'm just saying. You all be cute without the makeup. Stop scrolling your face, man. I'm trying to tell you something. Clean your skin. Clean your pores, and then you ain't got to worry about it. But listen, for the most part, I'm going to say the majority of females put themselves in this situation to where you is a single mother. Just in my mind. But hell, this is Porter Leaf and this is what they doing. So shout them out because they doing a lot out here in these streets. Whether you agree with them or not, they is doing people a solid because they teaching the mothers that's already mothers on how to parent and what to do when you have a child, which again should have already been learnt before you even get pregnant, before you even get peed in. Before you even get peed in, you should already know how to be a mama. Moving right along. Damn it, they sawed us back just a little bit, but we ain't tripping because we gonna know how to bounce back. Y'all, damn it, we gotta get the lights up. We gotta get the lights up. This almost a messed up damn show out here in these streets. I don't know if there's a volcano out there or something erupting. I have no idea on what's going on. But it scared me just a little bit, but I'm still holding strong. Let me go and put this up on the screen. The man who was accused, a player who was accused of taking Takeoff's life, has bonded out.
The man accused of fatally shooting Migos rapper Takeoff has bonded out of jail, according to court documents.
Our Brittany Jeffers is joining us live from downtown Houston with the latest in this case. Brittany.
Yes, and according to the Harris County District Clerk, Clark posted that $1 million bond and was released late Wednesday night. Now he
made the $1 million bond, the bond that he said that he couldn't make. Go ahead.
Accused of killing Migos rapper Takeoff. Now, in court last month, the judge reduced his bond from $2 million down to $1 million. Documents stated that when Clark was taken into custody, authorities found a passport, itinerary, as well as a large amount of cash, which led investigators to believe that he was possibly planning to flee the country. His attorneys argued in court that he was not a flight risk and did not have the assets to cover the $1 million bond. But however, since Clark posted the bond on Wednesday night, those bond conditions include having to wear a GPS ankle monitor.
You say Jay Prince Jr. paid it?
Reporting live from downtown Houston, I'm Brittany Jeffers, KPRC 2 News.
Brittany, thank you.
Update. Just a little quick update of what's going on with the Takeoff trial. That's what's up. Moving right along. Not even much gonna hold you. A player was able to go on and bounce, get on that, stun on them hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like a player do. Listen, shout out to Melissa for the $15 cash app. Say for coming back. That's what's up. I'm doing what I can. I'm really doing what I can out here in these streets. We got to move it too. We got a lot going on, y'all. We got a lot going on, and I got to get to y'all. We finna go to, is it Channel View? Channel View. We've started the year off proper. We started the year off right. A lot of areas and a lot of states, a lot of city, municipalities, and things of that nature is building their numbers up early. We building the numbers up early in the year of death. We've been up early. We have another murder-suicide.
Channel View couple in their 20s was found shot to death today in another apparent murder-suicide. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jonathan Martin.
And I'm Caroline Collins. This marks the second murder-suicide in Harris County in the last 24 hours.
Second in the last 24 hours. it could have something to do with that thing that they said that we needed to survive. Get that thing in you.
Fox 26 reporter Natalie He joins us live from the sheriff's office with the disturbing details.
That's exactly right, Caroline. Both cases appear to be domestic violence related, and in both cases, the family's teenagers found the bodies. This morning specifically, authorities say it was the man's 15-year-old brother who found the couple dead in their bedroom. Those close to the couple tell us they had a long history of abuse, and a warning to our viewers, some of the video you're about to see may be disturbing.
They had a long history, a long, loving, domestic love relationship.
Around 5 a.m. Wednesday, Ring video captures the 28-year-old husband walking around with a gun in the parking lot before heading upstairs to his apartment, where authorities say he lived with his 25-year-old wife and 15-year-old brother. Then seconds later...
To be honest with you, when I first heard the gunshots, I thought they're playing with the gun again. The next thing you know,
She say they playing with the gun again. That's what's up.
Kids screaming, the cops are here. It was just chaos.
Lori Graham has lived directly below the couple at the apartments on Ashland near Floyd and Channelview for over a year. She says she's tried to help the woman on multiple occasions and remind her there was a way out.
You could tell when you saw her then that she was being abused. Yelling, arguing, things. I'm telling you, things, dressers being thrown on the ground. I mean, I can't even explain the noises that would go on every single night. He'd come.
If y'all not understanding now that we like it. We like domestic love.
Home drunk, and as soon as he went in, you heard it.
Apparently the violence had been a common thing between this couple for a while, and she may have been warned by others that it was becoming a very toxic situation.
Harris County Sheriff.
She was possibly warned by others that this is becoming a toxic situation. She had to be warned by others that their domestic love relationship is toxic. That's what's up.
Sheriff Ed Gonzalez said investigators believe the man shot his wife before turning the gun on himself. The case now marks the second murder-suicide in the county this week. Less than 24 hours ago, 2 teenagers found their mom and her 6-year-old daughter shot to death on Vernal Glen Circle in Spring.
Remember we talked about that one yesterday? Go ahead.
These situations, unfortunately, are far too common in our county.
You say, oh, she's slow and didn't know.
A lot of our murders are a result of domestic violence across the country. It's my understanding that about 11 of these happen every single week, and hundreds occur every year.
What's up?
We're told the 15-year-old brother is currently staying with family. At this point, authorities have not yet confirmed the identities of that couple. This case remains under investigation. From the Harris County Sheriff's Office, Natalie He, Fox 26 News.
What's up? Listen. People ain't playing out here. The choices we made, we get it. Damn it, we coming into the new year with the same thing that we just left out of last year with. And that's people finally don't understand it. Say Spring, Texas, say another suburb of Houston. Domestic love, so I'm trying to tell you, it's a beautiful thing out here until we leave Earth. It just is what it is. Hold on, we ain't through. Wait a minute, we ain't through. And then before we get, damn it, because it solders back. All right. So damn it, I just got to work what I got to work with. It is what it is. Bam, bam, bam. We got oh yeah, this one. This is beautiful here. We got a 3-year-old killed. Yeah. Well, 2023, we starting off early. It's starting out early and starting out beautiful. He said that jab is in overtime, Pastor. When I tell y'all, I truly believe, because remember, the number skyrocketed. Last year it skyrocketed, meaning that it took a little time for maybe it to set in, and now it's doing its thing. Say a 3-year-old is killed, 14 is shot during a domestic love situation. Man, I tell you. Go ahead, look.
Breaking tonight, police say that 5 kids were shot at a home in Dumfries today, including a 3-year-old girl who was murdered.
He said, I love a woman that can take a punch.
Investigators revealing tonight the victims who survived are all teenagers, and one was dating the man now under arrest.
Lindsay Watts is live in Dumfries with more.
Nope, we're not gonna let that pass. Say that again, baby.
Investigators revealing tonight the victims who survived are all teenagers, and one was dating the man now under arrest.
Lindsay Watts is live in Dumfries with more.
Angie and Jim, Prince William County Police still at this home tonight, the home where they say a 17-year-old girl got in a fight with her boyfriend earlier. A man police...
You mean all this behind some monkey? Go ahead.
Say not only went on to shoot her, but her teenage siblings and 3-year-old little sister who didn't survive. 20-year-old Kenyatta Lee Ogle...
Yada. Ken knocked off, damn it, you killed 3-year-old.
Of Southwest D.C., now under arrest, accused of murder and other felony charges.
Shooting in progress with injuries.
Police say he shot his 17-year-old girlfriend outside of her home on Milroy Drive and the other victims inside.
We have a second caller advising a female was shot in front of her residence.
A bullet hit a townhouse across the parking lot about 200 feet away. The burst of gunfire before 11 in the morning had neighbors taking cover.
Yeah, that's a mass shooting. You right about that.
I heard like up to 5 to 6 gunshots, and then I heard a woman screaming, and I came around, I saw the woman laying on the ground, and the ambulance heading to her.
While I went to the window, I seen the lady just laying on the floor, so we just called 911.
In this police...
All right, hold on. You say 20-year-old with a 17-year-old, it sounds like jail time without the shots. Wait. This is in Virginia, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all, what is the thing? What is the consent age in Virginia? I think is Dumfries, Virginia. Virginia age. Come on, y'all. Age of consent. Plus, you have to remember, they just 3 years apart. Oh, the age of consent of intercourse is 15. Shit. Keep going.
It's radio traffic. You can hear a victim crying out for help.
Stand by just stand by for description.
Police.
It's 15. The age of consent for intercourse is 15 years old in Virginia. However, there are other sex acts that set the age at 18. He said these acts include... Wait a minute. Wait. I have to pull it up.
Say in addition to the 17-year-old girl who was hurt, a 16-year-old girl, 14-year-old girl, and 14-year-old boy were also shot and survived. A 13-year-old boy in the home was uninjured. The 3-year-old girl was pronounced dead at the scene.
The fact that we have a young individual being the victim of an argument is tragic.
Tragic, baby.
Police say tonight they arrested the suspect a short distance away on Richmond Highway and recovered 2 guns during the investigation. There are a lot of homes in this community, and tonight police are asking neighbors to check their surveillance cameras, check for any footage they may have of what happened here.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. I got to show y'all this. No, I got to show y'all this right here. I wonder, do your children know this? Hold up. Let me make it big. I got to make it big, boy. Hey, it is so good to be informed at the Willie Williams Show. I appreciate y'all for joining the play. I really, really do. The age of consent in Virginia is 15 years old, right? All right, cute. That's what it say. Hold on. Let me do it like this. Let me slide it so you can read it. The age of consent for intercourse is 15 years old in Virginia. However, there are other sex acts that set the age at 18. These acts include cunnilingus, which is going down on the chick, fellatio, which is going down on the dude, and anal intercourse, which means that minors cannot legally consent to certain sex activities. Who wrote this shit? Wait. So you can basically only do missionary. So how do you get the meat wet if the monkey ain't wet? I'm gonna say it again. The age of consent for intercourse is 15 years old in Virginia. However, there are some other sex acts that set the age at 18. The acts include cunnilingus, which is going down on a female, fellatio, which is going down on a male, and anal intercourse, which means that minors cannot legally consent to certain sexual activities. You say you gotta spit on it. Oh, all right, lube, all right. Oh, so that is like a workaround. All right, cool, lube, yeah. Yeah, they came up with this, and this was as of March 22nd, 2018. All you can do is poke. You can stick it in. That's it. You can do basic sex. There's 15-year-olds who is way past basic sex. They done broke it down to, but then watch it. So that means that everybody in Virginia that's in high school who is doing anything but basic sex, they're criminals. Y'all do know that, right? They cannot do this with people at their own age either. So for those in Virginia who still try to be a virgin by having anal intercourse, you have broken the law. You've broken the law. You can't put your mouth on things. You have broken the law. I want y'all to understand, this is the law. Shout out to Swaggy Dig for the $1 cash out. He said this was tomorrow's lesson, Pastor. I know, right? Damn it, it just fell in our lap like this right here. It just fell in our lap, and I sure enough appreciate. See how we be learning together, y'all? Y'all see how we be learning together? Player done shot a 3-year-old.
Angie and Jim, Prince William.
Not that monkey and other siblings.
County police still at this home tonight, the home where they say a 17-year-old girl got in a fight with her boyfriend.
So, ooh. Now that I think about it, she's not 18 yet. So she could not give fellatio and he could not give cunnilingus. Do you know that's not a relationship?
Earlier, a man police say not only went on to shoot her, but
that's slavery. I'm trying to tell you
her
something.
teenage siblings and 3-year-old little sister who didn't survive.
I need the numbers up, y'all. I need the numbers up. It's at 209, y'all. I do understand that whatever happened had messed us up earlier. I get it. But can you do me a solid? We do got a PayPal. We do got a Cash App. We got a Super Chat. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the Fitzhim for the $5 Super Chat. You say, should daily extension cord whoopings be a part of punishment for certain crimes like this? Should we be spanking the churn? Because they're doing it or because they're not doing it? I don't know. Is this something to get shot over?
20-year-old Kenyatta Lee Oglesby of Southwest D.C. now under arrest, accused of murder and other felony charges.
Shooting in progress with injuries.
Police say he shot his 17-year-old girlfriend outside of her home on Milroy Drive and the other victims inside.
They say his name Keisha. Slow me down. Wait a minute.
A man police say not only went on to shoot her, but her teenage siblings and 3-year-old little sister who didn't survive. 20-year-old Kenyatta Lee Oglesby of Southwest.
Oh, his name is Kenyatta.
D.C. now under arrest, accused of murder and other felony charges.
Shooting in progress with injuries.
Police say he shot his 17-year-old girlfriend outside of her home on Milroy Drive and the other victims inside.
We have a second caller advising a female was shot in front of her residence.
A bullet hit a townhouse across the parking lot about 200 feet away. The burst of gunfire before 11 in the morning had neighbors taking cover.
When I heard like up to 5 to 6 gunshots, and then I heard a woman screaming, And I came around, I saw the woman laying on the ground and an ambulance heading to her.
Why?
He says spanking your child as a punishment is not illegal in Virginia. Spanking your child is permitted as long as the child is not injured in any capacity.
Went to the window, I seen the lady just laying on the floor. So we just called 911.
In this police radio traffic, you can hear a victim crying out for help.
Stand by for just stand by for description.
Police say in addition to the 17-year-old girl who was hurt, a 16-year-old girl, 14-year-old girl, and 14-year-old boy were also shot and survived. A 13-year-old boy in the home was uninjured. The 3-year-old girl was pronounced dead at the scene.
The fact that we have a...
So everybody else live except for the baby. That's what's up. Y'all be careful out here. Be careful. Again, the choices we make will affect other people. We think that the choices we make, it only affects us. No, it does not. You bring people into your lives, into your families, and it can destroy the lives of your family. And it seems to me that the monkey who caused all the problems tend to live. They tend to live and everybody else got to suffer. People be dying and shit because of that monkey. Because she decided to make to choose the person that she decided to choose. It all starts when we make the choice. Shout out to the Fifth Sim for the wait, hold on. I think I already read that. My bad. Oh, wait. Shout out to the Fifth Sim for the $2 super chat. He say, what if the family gets to do the whooping? They should be able to do that.
A young individual being the victim of an argument is tragic.
Yeah, it's tragic. This regular shit. Listen, move right along. I'm not even much gonna hold you. We got something else. Damn it, because I'm trying to get into this main event. Damn, I got so much, but we got to cut back to I can do 2 more. Hold on. I can do about 2 more. I think we got... Nah, we got to go ahead on into the main event. This one is just a little bit lengthy, and we're going to go ahead on and discuss it to the best of our ability. Here we go, y'all. A mom, a good mother. In case you have forgotten this story, I did this story. This was last year when it popped off. But we got more information. Hold on. It's coming. We got more information on the situation. I titled this show because this is the title of the show. Watch this. Hold up. We got to grab it. A mom killed her 8-year-old daughter for loving her father too much. In case y'all don't remember the story, this is the mother who forced her baby to drink bleach. You still don't remember? Don't worry about it. Here we go.
She was the 8-year-old murdered by her mother for, quote, loving her father too much. CBS 2 is always investigating, and tonight we've uncovered new documents revealing there may have been more to the motive behind Amaria Osby's murder. CBS 2's Chris Ty has been breaking new details on this tragic story for months. He is live at the Department of Children and Family Services with what he's found. Chris.
Remember, because she tried to get her to drink bleach and then later admitted to suffocating her with a plastic bag because she wouldn't drink the bleach, but she suffocated her because she loved her daddy too much.
Amaria was murdered at the age of 8, but she had been on DCFS radar since the age of 3. The Department of Children and Family Services admits several rules were not followed in this case, and some employees were reprimanded as a result of it. But now we are learning that there may have been a different story told to the public versus what that mother now charged with murder was told.
Hi, it's me, Amaria.
Last May, Amaria Osby was 8 when her mom tried to get her to drink bleach, later admitting to suffocating her with a plastic bag.
That's so crazy. Hey, It still falls under a good mother and regular shit, but for loving her father too much.
Because she loved her father more.
I love you.
Just hours earlier, Amaria and her mom, Andrea Hagler, were visited at
Remember that pretty baby right there, that handsome man, good mama right there? Sure, best left with their mama and her.
their uptown apartment by state child welfare workers from the Department of Children and Family Services, an office that failed to even try to make contact with them for 60 days after a neglect call on Amaria came in last spring.
What say? I need a good mother award, Willie. Yeah, I possibly need one.
What do you make of that? 60 days.
60 days, honestly, a slap in the face. They could have got her. They could have got my daughter. They could have got my daughter and saved her life.
Last June, Amaria's
He had real tears too, in case you didn't see it. Those tears on his face.
Amaria came in last spring.
What do you make of that? 60 days.
60 days, honestly, a slap in the face. They could have got her. They could have got my daughter. They could have got my daughter and saved her life.
Last June, Amaria's father, DeMarcus Osby, told me he was the one who placed that neglect call, and he was repeatedly denied custody of the girl.
Of course. Of course. Listen, you got to damn near suffocate your child for them to think about removing the child from a good mama. This bitch got to shoot her baby, put her baby in the oven, try to drown the baby and everything before they will consider giving the child to the daddy. The mama got to die. Hell, even if the mama die, they gonna give her baby to the grandma before they give it to the daddy.
Offering his opinion on what motivated the murder.
Because she told the truth to the agent. She told the truth. She didn't lie.
What truth did she tell?
That my mother was beating her.
But this report obtained by...
That little girl told on her mama. That's possibly part of the reason her mama knocked off.
CBS 2 from the Cook County Medical Examiner sheds new light on what those agents saw and said to Amaria's mom hours before the crime. According to family members, the ME's report says Osby's mother had a meeting with the Department of Children and Family Services, and Osby was going to be taken away from her mother and placed in the care of another guardian. If
she was told this hours before the incident, they was gonna take her baby away. Watch it. And give the child to somebody who is not the daddy. They were going to place the child in the care of someone else. Not the daddy, though.
true, it flies in the face of the Department of Children and Family Services version of events this June, which read an investigator visited the family and spoke with the mother and child. There were no noted concerns for physical abuse or neglect. We asked DCFS if they stand behind that June statement, and late Tuesday they told us if the investigator determined the child was in danger, DCFS would have taken custody immediately.
So you mean to tell me that DCF failed when a child said, my mama beat me or my mama hit me? Do y'all know if an 8-year-old told DCF that their daddy did something, his dad going to jail? Y'all do understand that, right?
DCFS does not speculate on future actions during an ongoing investigation, and in this case, no decisions had yet been made.
Both the DCFS worker and supervisor on the Amaria case were pulled from child care services duties. One of them has now been put back in the care of children and caring for kids. The other one, we don't know. DCFS wasn't able to put a finer point on that for us tonight. Amaria's dad did not want to speak with us tonight. Her legal team, her family's legal team, says they just received today the same documents that we received today. It's too early yet for them to comment.
Do you think that when situations like this happens, when you fail the kids, should people be locked up? Because technically, well, when parents fail the kids, a lot of time we get locked up. So with DCF and CPS and all these DCs and all that stuff right there, if the people who is on your case fail, then they should be held accountable. And I mean, they need to do prison time. Because if you put the stakes high If you don't do your goddamn job and something happened to this child, you held responsible or you're liable, I promise you, they'll start doing their job. I promise you more children will be taken away from their mothers. I promise you that right there. Shout out to the Fitzhim for the $2 super chat. Say y'all put some money on Unc Book. Say sue the daddy. That's what's up. I hope the daddy sue and I hope that the daddy win everything. I hope the daddy win everything, and then I hope that he's able to put in a civil lawsuit with everyone who was on his daughter's case.
He is live at the Department of Children and Family Services with what he's found. Chris.
Erica Amari.
I'm not being shown love. I'm not being shown some love. Let me hit y'all with an ad. I need these thumbs up. I told y'all we got a cash app, we got a super chat, we got all that fly stuff right there. I need your support. I'm running my mouth. I'm hurting my throat. Need your support.
He is live at the Department of Children and Family Services with what he's found. Chris.
Shout out to DJ South Taft for the $1 cash app. Say, Unc Willie, say, tell the world I love my baby Sharonda. DJ South Taft love his baby Sharonda out here. Appreciate that right there. Here we go. Yeah. You say a RICO act on DCL. Hell yeah, we need to hold them all accountable.
Erica Amaria was murdered at the age of 8, but she had been on DCFS radar since the age of 3. The Department of Children and Family Services admits several rules were not followed in this case, and some employees were reprimanded as a result of it.
See, reprimanded is not enough when a child done died. Reprimand is not enough when a child done died. They need to be in prison.
But now we are learning that they're...
Because if you don't take your job serious when it comes down to the children, and this is another thing. Again, we claim to care about children. We actually care more about adult females. We actually care more about mothers than we do children.
May have been a different story told to the public versus what that mother now charged with.
Yeah, the mother is in prison. Yep, she's still in prison. But for them people who failed, that child needs to be in prison also.
Murder was told.
Hi, it's me, Amaria.
Last May, Amaria Osby was 8 when her mom tried to get her to drink bleach, later admitting to suffocating her with a plastic bag because she loved her father more.
I love you.
Just hours earlier, Amaria and her mom, Andrea Hagler, were visited at their uptown apartment by state child welfare workers from the Department of Children and Family Services, an office that failed to even try to make contact with them for 60 days after a neglect call on Amaria came in last spring.
What do you make of that? 60 days.
60 days, honestly, a slap in the face. They could have got her. They could have got my daughter. They could have got my daughter and saved her life.
But then, hold on, pimp. There was a call last year and it took them 60 days to do something. Question, did you keep calling? After a day or two passed, did you keep calling? Did you harass the hell out of them to where they had to tell you don't call here no damn more? Did you keep calling? We can blame the system, but then we also got to blame ourselves too when we don't push the issue if there is a problem. And then, because I don't know, I'm just speaking, I don't know if he saw his child during that time of the call for that took them 60 days to follow up. Did he see his child? And if he did see the child, and if the child was being neglected and or assaulted, you should have kept the child.
Last June, Amaria's father, DeMarcus Osby, told me he was the one who placed that neglect call, and he was repeatedly denied custody of the girl, offering his opinion on what motivated the murder.
He kept being denied of custody, and I truly believe that right there. I truly believe that. Until y'all go to these family courts, which is not family court, it's to separate families. It'll take a presidential pardon for you to get custody. It's just that hard for a man to get custody, even with a neglectful mother, a abusive mother, a drug addict mother. a mother who allows assault, molestation. It'll damn near take an act of your God for a man to get custody. This is just how hard it is out here for men.
Because she told the truth to the agent. She told the truth. She didn't lie.
What truth did she tell?
That my mother was beating her.
But this report obtained by CBS 2 from the Cook County Medical Examiner sheds new light on what those agents saw and said to Amaria's mom hours before the crime. According to family members, the ME's report says Osby's mother had a meeting with the Department of Children and Family Services, and Osby was going to be taken away from her mother and placed in the care of another guardian. If true, it flies in the face of the Department of Children and Family Services version of events this June, which read an investigator visited the family and spoke with the mother and child. There were no noted concerns for physical abuse or neglect. We asked DCFS if they stand behind that June statement, and late Tuesday they told us if the investigator determined the child was in danger, DCFS would have taken custody immediately. DCFS does not speculate on future actions during an ongoing investigation, and in this case, no decisions had yet been made.
Yeah, because like if you think about it, if they're gonna remove a child, when had they let you know? When did they start to let you know? Listen, we finna take a child, and then like you get time. Typically, they come to your house with the sheriff and they remove the child. That's typically how it happens. So they're saying that they gave her an update. They gave her mama an update. Listen, look. We finna come around and take the baby now. Do what you need to do. We finna come around and take the baby. And if that's the case, and she snapped and knocked her child off, then they should be held accountable. Shout out to Brother Cam for the $1 cash out. He said the world hates fathers. Exactly. That's what's up. Listen, man. Give y'all some shout out, boy, 'cause y'all done made it to the end of the midday news. I guess we just got to continue to say that children is best left with their mamas. Because it's like no matter what, they believe that the children is best left with their mamas. No matter how bad these mamas are, no matter how good these mamas are, it don't matter. I think they want the children to fail. I think that they know the more we allow women to be guardians over children, that we will continue to have the prison system. We will continue to have poverty. We will continue to have boys that act like girls, girls that act like boys. Yep. And we will have an abundance of boys who do not know how to be men. An abundance of girls who don't know how to be women. If you keep letting the mothers have 100% control. That's just in my mind. Say, Willie, from now on, them departments of children and mothers. Yeah. Oh, that's great right there. The Department of Children and Mothers had nothing to do with no damn daddy. Shout out to Roshonda for the $2 cash out. Say, love you, Uncle Willie. Say, sending my love. I appreciate the love. I really, really do. I really, really do. Listen, y'all. Players. It's prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. If your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your la-la. Or lose your life. It's up to you. You make the call. Either you lose your la-la or lose your life. It's on you. You do you. Y'all, I done started to get a headache. So I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here. I wish that my numbers would have got up. I wish my super chat would have got up. My PayPal, my Cash App. I wish it all would have got up. But I specifically asked for the free stuff. That's what's up. Shout out to Willie for the $5 cash out. Say, so what's wrong with the daddy? Say, I'm confused. Oh, nothing. Oh, well, the problem with the daddy is that he's the daddy. That's the problem. A man can have proof of the bad stuff and the bad things that the mother is doing and or allowing, and they still will not remove the child. It takes so much. And as we saw, they said that they was going to remove the child and place the child up under someone else's guardianship instead of the father. He said, daddies need a damn union. Hey, that's a good point, because people with unions kind of get stuff done out here in these streets. I don't know what it's going to take. Well, hell, I do know. I do understand. But our problem is the majority of men would not stand up and say this stuff is wrong. The majority of men are still raised by their mammies. And they still do believe that children is actually best left with their mammies. Because men will tell you, don't nobody want to live with their daddy. This is what men will tell you. Why? Because they ain't had no damn daddy. Say man can make $150K, has his own home and ways to protect the children, but give the children to the broke woman. And that's across the board. We see it all the time. They will take 10, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 to give a bitch child support. This bitch broke. Instead of giving the child to the man who can pay $10, $20, $30, $40,000. Y'all know how stupid this is out here in these streets. But until the men stand up, until the men do something about it, until we decide we not voting for you no more, we done. Everybody who come to your town, there need to be a plethora of men who go to these meetings and these campaign trails and try your best to get on the microphone and say, what are you going to do for fathers and fathers' rights and men's rights? What are you going to do? Put them on blast. Put them on blast for it to be on national TV. Because there's one thing about it. When you catch them slipping and you ask them a question, they have to really answer that question. And if they don't answer the question, it just can destroy their campaign. And that's possibly something that men, fathers need to start doing, is destroying campaigns. I mean, really destroying campaigns. If you don't have nothing in the works for fathers, we don't care that you're doing stuff for families. Don't care nothing about families, because y'all say families is women and children. If it's nothing specific for fathers, if we're not trying to change the child support system, if we're not trying to change the custody system, if we're not trying to change the marriage laws, because the marriage laws is against men. In case you don't know, in case you've been sleeping up under a rock, it's not in a man's best interest to get married, no matter how you feel and how many people. Yeah, but I love her. The system don't. The law don't. Shout out to King Leo VT for the $5 super chat. He say, if she got the right to have an abortion, he should have the right to abort children's support. You're absolutely correct. And these are the questions that we need to say out loud when these people is on the campaign. We need to structure the question properly. If you are for women's right to choose, and say, I'm for women's right to choose also. Now, would you support fathers being able to have financial child support? And they'll beat around the bush. A lot of them, they never heard it being stated like that. But as long as you put in, and I support women to be able to, her body, her baby. See, you got to use your words properly. You got to use your words right to place a person in the corner. And typically, because they don't fight for men's rights, they'll be so lost, they won't know what to say. And then if they do answer you, and then ask, well, what kind of laws do you have in play? What's coming up? What are you going to change? Put them on the spot. Put them on the spot. Don't let them break. Put them on the spot. Shout out to Don for the $3 cash app. Say, Willie preaching. I'm trying. Yeah. Like, don't get married in America. I don't care what that bitch say. Or that baby. My bad. You don't benefit. I don't care what nobody tell you. According to the laws, you don't benefit. Some make it through, some don't. But why have something on you to where you can't be in control of your own life? See, when you do get married, a lot of folk tend to tolerate shit. Men tend to tolerate the disrespect, tolerate the thing, the way that things is working in the household. They tolerate a whole bunch of things from that woman because they know, damn, if I go ahead on and get this damn divorce, she gonna hit me in the head. So you sacrifice the control of your own life. These people out here, they lying to you. These people out here, so-called they happy married. No. They're happily compromising. And then we can't say happily compromising. They're just compromising. You can talk about, oh, well, if you're trying to reach a certain point in your finances, you need to be married. That got to be the dumbest shit ever. When you think about it and you do your math. Yeah. Oh, you can't make it up the corporate ladder if you're not married. Then maybe you don't need to be up the corporate ladder. So what people have been telling you, that you need to tie a ball to your damn ankle to make it up this corporate ladder, instead of however high you made it in corporate. Hell, you should have been already invested in finding a way out of corporate, building your own shit, focusing on yourself. Then you wouldn't need to make it to the top of the corporate ladder. We don't think it through. We just be talking to make it up the corporate. It costs you to be in a relationship. They say because single men, they technically don't make it up the corporate ladder. They don't get in certain rooms and stuff like that because you're not married, because people don't trust you because you're not married, because people don't look at you as being responsible because you have not taken on a debt, a burden, a wife. And we just listen to that shit because it sounds cute from the person who's saying it. But the single man actually is doing better than the married man financially. That's assuming that, let's say that both of them is good with finances. The single man would actually have more at the end of the day because his bill is less. Say love is beautiful, marriage is an obligation. See, but when we just listen to people talk and we don't sit back and we don't think about it, like, okay, so I can make it to the top of the corporate ladder, and let's just say, all right, now I make $500,000 a year. Let's say as a single person, I may only can get up like $250, maybe $300. All right, cool. I have less of a bill though. I have less of a bill. I have more control of my own life. I don't have to tolerate certain things to keep a marriage or keep that business arrangement. Yeah. That we don't think it all the way through. You say, I'm doing great. Credit score 833. Say no bills, no issues. Say living a single life. You say pay to play is better. I'm trying to tell you something. You can be with somebody without signing that damn contract. I'm trying to help y'all out. But to each his own. Do you, and if you feel like that you need to make it to the next level, then that just lets me further know that you have only thought about this company. You have not thought about what you, something that you can really do. Something else that you can do. Because one thing about trying to keep climbing that corporate ladder, when that corporate ladder breaks, typically when they wake up one day and say we no longer need you, or when, let's say, we have some type of crisis or something and the numbers go to folding and we got to make cuts and you gone. Because why? You put your whole life into this corporate ladder. We need to have as much control over our own lives as we can. A lot of us don't have damn near no control over our own lives. We really, really don't. We really, really don't. A lot of people really don't understand what it is to have relationships and have relationships just with one woman and or with multiple women. Females cost. Females cost. No matter how we want to play it, females cost. Females like shit, which is okay. But you need to just know females cost. Shout out to Marcus B for the $2 super chat. He said Amazon firing 18,000 people. Say bye-bye corporate ladder. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to explain it. Say not all ladders are the same quality. You're absolutely correct. I built my own corporate ladder. And this is something that I'm trying to push on the people. There's no problem with working. But if that's all you gonna do, that's the problem. If you're just gonna depend on your job, you've already failed. If that's all you're gonna depend on, you failed. Remember, people get fired every day. People get fired every day. So just think it through. Shout out to all my married people. My condolences. My condolences. But shout out to the happy people. That's what's up. It's just sad that you can't even be in that business and don't have to worry about being ripped off if you stand for some shit. So I retired in 9 months. Say I be doing great. I can't wait. I'm trying to tell you. I retired at the end of last year. It's a wrap. I gave it up. He said the thing with the ladders, he say they don't just go up. There you go. That's right. That's right. And people want to tell you, in order to get into these places, you need to be married. All right. You could be right. I'm finna sacrifice my damn life to get into these damn doors. When to get into the doors is just more money, is all people talking about. It's just more money. It's just more money. But if we start to look at money different and start to do things different with our money sooner, you wouldn't have to break your back 100 hours for all these years of shit to get inside or get up that corporate ladder and stuff. You can actually start to live your life at a younger age if you start to do things different with your money at a younger age. You can get yourself out of debt and realize that, damn, maybe I don't even need to work 80 hours no more. Yeah. I was making $6,000 a month or something like that right there. Take care of my family and all that fly shit right there. If you can break down your bills to the lowest point and get out of debt to where you possibly only spend monthly, probably like $2,500. Maybe even $3,000. And now you realize, damn, well, I enjoyed the 6,000-7,000, but I had to work so many hours. I took so much time away from myself and or family and friends, to where now I'm out of debt, and my basic regular monthly bills like $2,500 to $3,000. I don't have to work them 100 hours. I can cut down to 50 hours and possibly make like $4,000. Yeah, I gotta put out $3,000, but the way that I've been saving and investing money, and I'm out of debt, you will realize that you don't need to work all them hours. Say, I have not worked overtime for the last 15 years. And what I'm trying to tell you, when we can get out of working overtime, you're doing something right. You're doing something right. I get y'all in the beginning. We worked the long hours. We worked the massive hours. Get that money. And we tend to spend more because we're getting more money. But one day it should click on you. Be like, all this stuff I'm paying for, I don't even need all this stuff that I'm paying for. So we need to cut the things that you're paying for. And get yourself out of debt, and do not accumulate no more debt. And really start writing down what's your monthly bills and how much you need to pay this year. And then you got to start living like that. Or it will benefit you more, because now you have more of a peace of mind. You get more rest. You can get into your REM sleep more. Say, I love marriage. Say, I haven't worked overtime ever. That's a great relationship. Say, I was paying $300 for cable, and I don't even watch TV. Listen, I was doing that probably that was back in 2007, I think that was. $320 some with DirecTV. But I'm working 100 hours. I ain't got no time to watch this shit. The children don't even watch it like that. Cut all that shit off. Cut it all off. Yeah. This was back in 2007. So this was before screaming was really, really big. So I cut it off before screaming was big. So, I was paying that back then. I'm like, wow, dog, what is we doing? You know what I'm saying? I had to cut that cost. Why? Not even using it. I can't enjoy it. Say, I pay $120 a month just for internet. Say, I can wait for movies or watch it on my Fire Stick for free. I'm trying to tell you, boy, listen, there's so many workarounds, y'all. There's so many workarounds. You can actually cut the cost. But we don't think about it. We don't think that far, and I don't know what's wrong with us. We okay with overpaying for stuff. We really okay with it. Because why? We got the good job right now. We on top right now. This is nothing. Them little $300-400 ain't nothing a month. Not thinking you could be using that $300-400 on building something for yourself. Something that you really, really want. Say, you almost gave me a heart attack when you said 300. I'm trying to tell. Listen. Cable bills was high, y'all. Cable bills used to be high. Say internet $30 and a Fire Stick. Yeah. The $300-400. That's car bill. Yes, it is. You say internet has become the third highest bill after the lights. Yeah. See now. I do believe that they are gonna go up on internet prices, because without internet you can't really you need internet. You can't bank, you can't do things, you can't work from home without internet. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that right there. You're gonna need internet. And you can only do so much on your phones and stuff like that, so you will need internet. Shout out to Jason for the $5 cash out. He say they will listen but not act. You absolutely correct. You absolutely correct. Because this ain't the first time I done said it. And believe in me, people, they still gonna do it even after we speaking on it right now. You say my cable bill $100 internet only. You say if it's not on the internet, I don't need it. Absolutely correct. You say I can't apply for jobs without internet. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. You say I see a lot of people in Bucks using the free Wi-Fi. Yeah. But typically that's like younger folk. Typically, that's like younger folk, like early 20s and shit. But us grown folk, we refuse to drive to places for free internet. Like, it's just something like about that. Like damn. I work too much and I have at least internet. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, they will go up. You say Bitcoin is about to fail really big. Say pull out your money. I hope y'all heard that. You say I miss paper applications. Me too. Remember them days? The good old days. Y'all listen, man. Give yourself a pat on the back one more again. You done made it to the end of the midday news. I'm sorry for what had done transpired earlier. We had like a storm or something like that, and the shit shocked me, and I threw my head, said shit, 'cause I was scared, but I held my own. I don't know if I'm coming back today. I don't know if I'm coming back tonight, but I will be putting up videos to the number 3 channel. Please go around to the number 3 channel. I'm getting back in the groove with the number 3 channel. If they continue to allow me to keep the damn channel up, then I will continue to put out other videos to the number 3 channel, some new stuff, and that's what I've been and that's what I have been working on. You say Willie Williams show. The Willie Williams show made me say F cable. I'm trying to tell you, there ain't nothing on there. There ain't nothing on there. Now, if they put me on cable, then I will promote cable. You know what I'm saying? But since I ain't on there, it don't make no sense to promote it. You say actually had to do footwork to find a job. It's hard out here sometimes. So see tomorrow, Mr. Willie. Well, I appreciate that right there. Listen, I've been trying to get my likes up. I've been trying to get supported. I've been trying to, damn it, I need sponsorships. I keep telling you. You say, got unlimited data on my phone. That's what I'm talking about. You say, caught a live before the end. Thumbs up. I appreciate that right there. You say, boomers use cable. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You say you got that Roku. Yep. I think, damn it, you moved it. You say all premium channels, pay-per-view, all of it. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. We just got to, we got to change the game. We got to change the game. There's nothing like having time. Time, because it's something that you can't get back, and all we're gonna do is just get older and older, and then we're gonna look back like, damn, where did them 10 years go? I did nothing but work. I didn't get to enjoy myself at all. He said 1, 2, 3 free movies with screen mirroring. He said put your email in on the Boomers cable and watch online. That's what's up. He said won't let me post again. Damn. Oh man. He said $15 internet bill monthly. Say Pluto TV is free. 99 0% month. That's what's up. He said remember remember pay phones. Yes, the good old days when you had to go in the booth. That's what's up. Listen, y'all. Say remember the TV guy. Yeah. You say Tubi is free. Tubi is free. But remember, for these things, you also need the internet, y'all. You also need the internet. Yeah, you do. He said they're trying to manage Bitcoin by backing it with the gold standard. Do your research on it. I sure know we'll look into that. They're trying to back up some shit that they created, huh? That's what's up. This say important message, Willie. Yep. I appreciate that right now. say FIFA 2022 was free on Tubi. Wow. That's what's up, man. Listen, I appreciate y'all being around here, showing up, rocking with a player. I really, really do. I don't know if I'm coming back. I got a headache. Out of nowhere. So let me go on and rest my nerves. And then possibly I will be able to come back to speak on some other stuff that I synced out here in these streets. He said it's all cryptocurrency. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Y'all have a good one. I see y'all when I see y'all, hopefully tonight. If not, it'll be the midday tomorrow. I done hit that damn button, man. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one. And shout out to Marshall for the $4.99 super chat. He say you got that C19 thing. Laugh out loud. No, I don't.